Hi. So, my day was average. So let's get straight to the top 10 list that you challenged me to do. I was thinking about it for a while and I thought, I might do books, but you already did books on Cycle of Win. So I decided to outgeek you forever and I'm going to do the top 10 video games that I've played. So let's get started. I wrote a little note just to keep track of them. Number 10, Blast Corps. Not many people know about the game. Basically the story is there's a truck and it's loaded with defective nuclear missiles and it's just out of control and only going straight one way, and it's your task, that is the player's task, to get rid of any buildings or anything that's in its way. At a certain point in the game you have to do this in a certain amount of time and it's fun. Number 9 would be Beatmania for Game Boy. I'm not sure if you know about the Beatmania series. It's basically like Guitar Hero but with keyboards instead of guitars. And in case of the Game Boy version, it's, well, just the Game Boy buttons. But the thing is that the music is all J-pop. That is Japanese pop music, which I love because it's amazing. Especially when played on little Game Boy speakers. It's just so much fun. Sadly, I don't own the game. I only borrowed it from a friend who's no longer my friend. So that's kind of sad. Yeah. Number 8 would be Monkey Island 2. The Monkey Island series is probably one of some of the funniest games ever. It's about this guy called Guybrush Threepwood who wants to be a pirate and is sailing, well, not sailing, he's traveling some islands, fictional islands in the Caribbean, and he wants to be a pirate, but he's really not pirate material at all. So that's kind of where the fun comes from. It's just, and there are like millions of inside jokes that, well, there are 4 games in the series now, and which are just going throughout the games. It's so much fun. Number 7, Super Mario Galaxy. I've told you that Super Mario Galaxy 2 is going to come out, I think, tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. And it's Mario. It's a great game. And the music is played by an orchestra, and it's great music. I love the music. Number 6 is Spore. You might have heard about Spore. Spore is basically you start out with a single cell and you can design that cell however you want, and then you go through all levels of evolution through tribal stage, civilization, and in the end you go to space. It's not really that realistic, but it's okay. It's okay, and it's fun. It's evolution. It's great. Come on. Number 5 is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which is a Super Nintendo game, and, well, it's Zelda, and I kind of like the atmosphere. I think it's the only game on the Super Nintendo that manages to kind of get an atmosphere going, and I love atmosphere in games, and just movies as well, and in books, and in real life. I just kind of love atmosphere. 4, Twilight Princess is Zelda as well. It's for the Wii. Again, atmosphere, and just general awesomeness. I'm running out of time, so enough said. Number 3 is Monkey Island 3, which is my favorite out of the series. And I'm kind of in a minority there, because it's the first game that's not running in little pixely boss mode. And I like those games, but this is the first game that's in a kind of comic style, and this is the big thing, it's got speech and actual actors playing the characters, and it's just so funny. I've played it 4 times maybe, I know all the riddles, I know how it works, it's just so fun. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. My favorite out of all Zelda games. Again, I'm in the minority. I don't understand why though. It's Zelda and it's got time travel. The story is that Link, or young Link, I don't know why it's young Link really, but anyway, young Link is in some other world called Termina. I think it's called Termina. The thing in that world is that the moon will crash down on that world within 3 days, and Link has to save the world within those 3 days. So what do? You either do it really quickly, which obviously you can't, so what he does is take out the Ocarina of Time and play a little music on it and jump back in time. Again, atmosphere is amazing in this game. It's very hard to describe though. I don't really know where it comes from. It's awesome. Again, Zelda, time travel. What else do you need? And number 1, I think you know this, my favorite of all games, is Silent Hill 2. It's a piece of art, seriously. If you haven't played it, then you're not allowed to leave this world. I'm serious. It's technically a horror game, and it practically is a horror game, but what I mean is that it's really not about slaying zombies, even though that kind of is a part of it, the boring part of it, and it's in fact the combat and fighting part is so unimportant that in the later games they took it out completely, because what it really is about is I think the Silent Hill series is the only series that manages to get that feeling going. Not that I've ever played any other horror games. I haven't, so I really can't judge, but that's what people say, and it's amazing. And the story of particularly Silent Hill 2 is it's just everything you need. It's great. I don't want to give it away, because you said that you like watching people play games, so you will have to watch me play that, or you're gonna have some lonely nights. It's your choice, really. Okay, so that was my top 10 list of video games. My day was okay, because I am going to punish you. But before we get to that, I love you because you like good stories as much as I do. Stories as in books and TV shows and just anything. You like Harry Potter and you like Lost. That pretty much covers what I was trying to say. And I'm gonna finish the Hunger Games real soon, I hope. I wish I had time. I don't really have time to make this video in the first place, so I have to get finished. Which brings me to your punishment. What you will do is you're gonna go on a little walk and walk from your house to your school. I think that's possible. I think that's not like 20 miles. If it is, I mean, it's a punishment. Come on. I want to see your school. I want to see you walk from your house to your school. There can be editing in that video because I don't want to see it if it's like 30 minutes. That might be boring. And just the outside is cool. You don't have to like break in or even enter your school, which you might not want after you've graduated. I know I did want to see my school from the inside for like 3 months after I graduated. Yeah. Anyway, that's not really the point. You're gonna walk to your school and show me your school, and you're gonna do it in this outfit. This outfit. Now I distinctly remember you asking me how I could even consider this an outfit, and I said, well, it isn't. I wouldn't wear it on the streets, but that's exactly what you're gonna do. The important part is the jammy pants, but I want to see the shirt as well. So that is the outfit. Walk to your school. I want to see it. So that shall be your punishment. I look forward to seeing it, and I will see you tomorrow.